Hi guys, welcome back on my channel, Dorota Palicka, International Artist and Educator here, and today we are going to play with some ombre designs but also glow in the dark pigments, and I hope you really enjoy watching this tutorial. Check out what exactly we are going to create. A perfect design for a summertime for your clients once you finally able to do them. And if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're existing subscriber, you can hit the notification bell. This way you don't miss any future tutorials. Also, I would like to say a huge thank you for all your support, for all the memberships, and also for all the likes and comments under the tutorials. I'm really happy to see that you guys like them and you're enjoying time spent in here on this channel. But let's start doing this beautiful design. So another very bright design, and I will show you at the end of the video because they glow in the dark. Yeah, I'm happy to show you how to recreate this look. So I have just buffed my tip, going to remove that. Now I'm just applying the gel polish. I will swap the colors, we'll go for the yellow on the top. So I'm going yellow, and then I'm going orange, then I'm going pink, and then I'm going purple. And I've got the sponge which is cut. Actually, makeup sponges are best, so that's the sponges I just cut into the smaller pieces, and I get them from Primark. Primark is absolutely actually fab for the sponges. So I've got my sponge on the side and here, and you can already see I have used it before. I also have back of the form or a tiny bit of the tape just to clean any fluffy bits and pieces, especially when you cut the new fresh sponge, like there might be some bits and pieces left from the sponge. And then we're just going to blend that out. Okay, pop it into the lamp. And the pigments which we are going to use, I will just follow the same color, so it will be a yellow, some orange, pink, and yeah, I will stick with this, or maybe a purple one as well. We've got some purple color there too. And when your tip is curing, I'm just going to quickly put these colors on my mixing palette. For the quickness, because you can also pick up the color from the mixing palette as well on your sponge. So the sponge will absorb it. And now I'm just dabbing in. If you find it difficult to get the coverage, good coverage after the 2 layers, what you could do is sprinkle it with the acrylic pigment, and this way the gel polish will absorb a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to touch up this place one more time. And remove this fluff. There we are. Pop it into the... No, I think it's too strong. The difference is too strong. I need just a tiny bit drop of the pink to blend that out. I don't want to do the 3rd layer. Normally I do it with the 3 layers, but that's better. Okay, pop it into the lamp. And then once it's cured, we are going to paint the design and then sprinkle with this pigment. So they glow in the dark, like, and that's just an acrylic, actually not a pigment, that's an acrylic powder. Awesome. So my ombre is cured. I'm going to use the no wipe top gel. I think I have swapped them. I did. That's the one. The purple was on this side. Apply the top coat on the entire tip. Pop it into the lamp. And then we can, actually I can top coat the other one as well. Just finish it off with another layer quickly. So I keep dabbing in. But as I say, if you find it too difficult to get it, the coverage on the two layers, just apply the acrylic powder. I've got the detailed tutorial on the ombre in my previous videos as well, which you can check it. This is the joys of the wee fluff, so keep cleaning your sponge so you don't get the fluffy bits like I did. And this one is ready, which is awesome, so I can start painting the design. And I'm going to use the paint on French gel again. I like it just because it kind of cures with a little inhibition layer, so it's good for a lots of stuff. And we are going to do a couple of the swirls. So the swirls cannot be too thin for the acrylic, just so it's kind of got some place to stick in. And with the swirls you cannot go wrong, like doesn't matter what you do, I think it's always looks pretty good. So what I'm doing is like I'm pressing harder, then lighter. I can prolong some bits and pieces. I can also paint some leaves. So here I'm going to start painting the different shape of leaves. Like very irregular borders. So basically I'm just leaving a blob of the product, prolong it, wiggle. That's the quickest way I like to do some kind of swirly leafy design. Okay, and the last ones. So I'm just needing something right on the top and here. And something just to join this place, so I'm going to do a couple of the dots. That's enough. I don't want to cover the full tip, just like a more one of the side. And now we are going to fade it with those acrylic pigments which glow in the dark. So everything will stand out more if we kind of swap the colors. So on the purple one, I'm going to apply the yellow one. So what I'm doing is I'm just sprinkle it, and usually do it where you've got the product, just so you don't lose it. Okay, so the yellow is sprinkled. Then I can go into the orange. So I'm not bothered if I sprinkle it onto the yellow one, because it's already covered, so the gel is not going to absorb more. But I'm careful how I'm placing it on the top part. So that's the pink one. Remove the excess. And the last one, purple, just on the top. And then I'm just touching up any missing places. Okay, so it looks a little bit messy, I would say, because the powder is also covering the top. But don't worry about it. Put it inside the lamp and cure it. Because once we cure it, we can easily tidy it up, and it will look nice. The design will only stick into the white gel. It wouldn't stick into the top coat because we have used the no white top gel, so it doesn't have an inhibition layer, so the acrylic cannot stick into that. But the curing is really important. You have to cure it for at least 60 seconds, and I'm not going to shorten this curing time because then the design might come off. So quite often, like, I get questions like, if you're doing like those type of designs, same like a sugar, if you do cure it properly, it is going to last nice and a long time with no problems. But if you under cure it, then it might come off or peel off. The gel, you ideally want something like a paint-on gel, the gel which cures with little inhibition layer. If there is too much inhibition layer, the acrylic would be absorbed like kind of too much, and you'll need to clean it and have those sticky layer like. And with this gel, when it's cured properly, it doesn't give a lot of inhibition layer. So my tip is cure, and I'm just taking a brush and I just brush away the tip. So the design has stick in only to the parts where we had this white. And it glows in the dark as well. Like, I think it will be really nice to show you that as well. But I will do the separate clip, just like how they look when they glow in the dark, because it's pretty bright and light now, so it's impossible to do that. Check that out. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.